Did Ivo Robotnik survive in the ending of Sonic 3? Cause if he did, let me explain how he survived, which this video will obviously contain spoilers, so be ready. So we all know and saw Ivo Robotnik inside the Eclipse Cannon give his final speech as the Eclipse Cannon explodes with him inside it, so he explodes, gets disintegrated, etc. So it makes us all think, okay, well, Ivo's dead now, and then we won't see him again, right? Well, there's actually a few ways on us possibly seeing him again. The first way that Ivo Robotnik can possibly return is not from surviving the explosion of the Eclipse Cannon, but from this concept art that was revealed recently of Ivo and Metal Sonic together, showing that Ivo's alive, possibly ruling this alternate universe, which we saw from an interview that Jim Carrey is possibly open to returning in Sonic Movie 4, so maybe this could be the way. The second way that Ivo Robotnik can possibly return is surviving the blast of the Eclipse Cannon, but how? By the second post-credit scene revealing that Shadow is still alive, which means it was possible that Shadow himself, seconds before the Eclipse Cannon exploded, teleported inside the Eclipse Cannon to save Robotnik and teleport him out before it exploded. The third way that Ivo Robotnik can possibly return is also from surviving the Eclipse Cannon, but in a little different way. We know that Shadow is made up of chaos energy, and that one of his main abilities is that he could teleport, and that we know inside the Eclipse Cannon, chaos energy was going crazy around it and is collapsing together before it explodes, because that Shadow can teleport because of his chaos energy, that maybe it teleported Robotnik out of the Eclipse Cannon with that chaos energy before it exploded, which I saw people comment about that as a theory or suggestion when the movie released. Bonus, because I gotta say this, so when we see Super Sonic and Super Shadow trying to stop the laser, and we see them both let go, and we see that Sonic gets knocked down and starts falling, we don't see Shadow when he let go until not long after of him teleporting inside the Eclipse Cannon with Robotnik, and we see that he is still in his super form. So my guess is when Shadow let go of the cannon, he did not get knocked out, or if he did, maybe for a few seconds, and then he teleported somewhere else until he went here. Now my thing is, why couldn't Shadow? Well, maybe because they still were only new being nice with each other in terms of Sonic and Shadow working together, because I think Shadow could have saved Sonic from falling, teleport him inside the Eclipse Cannon, so everyone is together, then they do the same kind of plan of trying to steer the cannon away from Earth, and then Tails or Knuckles pull out that last ring, and then they can all go together on Earth, possibly including Robotnik himself. And that's another way that Ivo Robotnik could have possibly survived if the movie ended differently though. That after everyone leaves the Eclipse Cannon, Shadow can continue to push it as far away as possible from Earth, and then right before it explodes, he teleports out of there, back to Earth to get back his inhibitor rings. One of the reasons I made this video is because I came across this comment saying, if Robotnik comes back in Sonic 4, what was the point of this scene? Which a lot of us possibly think. That's the thing, it's not an ending for his character, it's an ending for Robotnik's particular character arc he has in this movie. Just like how he has a character arc in all the movies, and this person posts a big thread kind of expanding on that. I said multiple times that Jim Carrey did his thing as Robotnik in 3 movies, and that for the next one I want a new bad person, new villain, main villain, and that he doesn't need to be a part of it anymore, because I also thought, well, how is he going to be able to come back, right? But then since Sonic 3 movie release, that I've seen a lot of people saying that for the next movies, especially for the next one, that if Jim Carrey's not in it as Robotnik, it won't hit the same, that the movies won't be the same, and that it won't do as well. And as more people said that, I thought about it more and thinking, damn, he does play a big part, he is very funny, he's kind of like the main human character that most people like. So what do you think of the ending of Sonic 3 with Ivo Robotnik? Do you think he had a great ending and that we do not need to see his character again? Or would you like to see Ivo Robotnik again, and that you think that one of the ways that I suggested in this video, or another way of his character possibly returning, would be a great idea? Jim Carrey's awesome, and he's been awesome as Ivo Robotnik, and I wouldn't mind seeing his character come back again in the next movie, but with just less involvement. Thank you for watching, and gotta go fast!